Morning, children. We are continuing exercise 9.1, question number 13. As observed from the top of a 15-meter high lighthouse from sea level, the angle of depression of the two ships are 30 degree and 45 degree. If one ship is exactly behind the other on the same side of the lighthouse, find the distance between the ships. So, lighthouse as observed from the top of 75-meter high lighthouse from the sea level. This is the lighthouse. 75-meter high. From the top of his lighthouse, angle of depression of two ships, that is, this is a sea level, so there are two ships, one behind the other, on the same side of the lighthouse. That means this is on the same side. Both the ships are on the same side, and angle of depression of the ships are 30 degree and 45 degree. So from the top you are looking down. So this is the normal ray, normal line of sight, and from here you are looking down. This is one angle of depression, and from here again you are looking this ship down. This is another angle of depression. So one angle of depression is 45 degree and this angle of depression is 30 degree. There are two angle of depression. That means this ship, the angle of depression is 45. So since this is 45, you know these two lines are parallel. This is the transversal. Therefore this one, this angle is also 45. And this one transversal, this is 30, this is also 30. ABBV, lighthouse of height 75 centimeter. From the top of this lighthouse, that angle of depression of two ships, one behind the other, on the same side of the lighthouse. So angle of depression is 45 and 30 degree. You need to find out the distance between these two ships. So position of the ships are P and Q. You should find out P. So let AB be the lighthouse of height 75 meter. P and Q are the positions of ships. Here you know ABQ is one right angle triangle. You can take tan 45, AB by BQ. AB is already there. Then you can find out BQ. Then you can take another right angle ABP. The tan 30 is AB by BP. AB is already given the value. You can find out BP. This BP minus BQ is PQ. That is the distance between the two ships. In right triangle ABQ, tan 45 is equal to AB by BQ. This is 1. AB is 75. BQ you write down as BQ. So BQ is equal to cross multiplication 75. This is 1. Now we take another right angle triangle ABP. Tan 30 is equal to AB by BP 1 by root 3 equal to 75 by BP. So BP is equal to 75 root 3. This is equation 2. When PQ is equal to BP minus BQ. So BP is 75 root 3. BQ is 75. So it is 75 into root 3 minus 1. That is 75 into 1.732 minus 1. That is 75 into 0.732. 75 into 3.73 is 54.9. So therefore the distance between the two ships, distance between the two ships equal to 54.9 meter. This is the distance between the two ships. Now question number 14. A 1.2 meter tall girl spots balloon moving with the wind in the horizontal line at a height of 88.2 meter from the ground. So this is the ground. So this is the balloon. A girl, this is the girl of 1.2 meter tall. From here she is sporting the balloon. So she is looking at this balloon like this. So this is our normal ray. She is looking from here. She is the normal ray, and this is the height of the balloon. And then angle of elevation of the balloon from the eyes of the girl at any instant is 60 degree. So this angle of elevation is 60 degree. After some time, the angle of elevation reduces to 30. That means this balloon is moving in the horizontal direction. The balloon is moving with the wind in the horizontal direction. This way it is moving. After some time, the angle of elevation reduces to 30. If this moves to this side, this angle of elevation angle of elevation is increasing. That's why this balloon is moving in this direction. So it is moved like this. Then the angle of elevation, this angle is 30 degree. So the height of this balloon from the ground is to 88.2 meter. So this is our normal. So this is 1.2, this is also 1.2, this is also 1.2 meter. So since this is 1.2, this A is the first position, B is the second position of the balloon, and this PQ is the girl. So when it moves to this side, suppose this point is C and this point is D, E and F. So when you take AE and BF both are 88.2. The C and BF are 1.2. Therefore, what is this BD? This BD is equal to BF minus DF. That is 88.2 minus 1.2. equal to 87. So this height is 87 meter. So same way this is also 87 meter. So A and B are, A is the first position of the balloon and B is the second position of the balloon, and this PQ be the girl, initial position of the PQ is the that girl. So let PQ be the girl of height 1.2 meter, A first position of balloon, B second position of balloon. First position of the balloon means you can take the triangle ACQ. In right triangle ACQ, this angle is given 60. So what is tan 60? Tan 60 is AC by CQ. This is root 3, AC is 87, CQ you don't know, therefore CQ is equal to, CQ root 3 is 87, so CQ is equal to 87 by root 3. So CQ is equal to 87 by root 3. Now this triangle you take BDQ. BDQ, this angle is 30. Therefore tan 30 is BD by DQ. In right triangle BDQ, tan 30 equal to BD by DQ, that is 1 by root 3 equal to 87 by DQ, then DQ is equal to 87 root 3, that is equation 2. This DQ you got 87 root 3, CQ you got 87 by root 3. You want to find out the distance travelled by the balloon, that is AB. So this AB is equal to CD. Therefore, how will you find out DC? DC is DQ minus CQ. DC is DQ minus CQ. That is 87 root 3 minus 87 by root 3. You can take root 3 as LCM. This one 87 root 3 into root 3 is 87 into 3 minus 87. That is equal to DC equal to 87 I have taken out. What is left here? 3. This 87 when it comes minus 1 by root 3, that is 87 into 2 by root 3. Rationalization you multiply by root 3. So it is, this will become root 3, 87 into 2 root 3 by 3. 3 2s are 6, 9. So it is 58 root 3 meter. So therefore this CD is DC is equal to 58 root 3. Therefore AB is equal to, also equal to, DC is also equal to root 3 meter. So therefore the distance travelled by the balloon equal to 58 root 3, that is 58 into 1.732, that is equal to 100.456 meter. That is 100.46 meter. That is the distance travelled by the balloon. So this is the initial position of the balloon. This is the height of the balloon from the ground, and this is the girl of height 1.2 meters. So she is looking from here. So this is the angle of elevation with this normal. So this distance C and this PQ are equal 1.2. Therefore this AC is 82.2 minus 1.2 is 87. So this right angle triangle, you take tan 60 and find out CQ. And this balloon move in the horizontal direction at the same height of 88.2 meter, but the angle of elevation from the eyes of this girl, it is reduced to 30. So it moves away from the girl. So here, then this again BDQ is another right angle triangle. So you find out DQ and CQ and take the difference. Fifteenth question. A straight highway leads to the foot of the tower. This is a tower, and this is the foot of the this is the foot of the tower, and this is the highway leading towards the foot of the tower. A man is standing at the top of the tower. So from here the man is observes a car at an angle of depression 30 degree. So here the car is up to it is this place. From here the man is observing the car. Therefore the normal ray is this. From here he is observing the car. This is the angle of depression. Angle of depression is 30 degree. While approaching the foot of the tower with a uniform speed, so from this car is moving towards the tower and it is moving with a uniform speed. 6 seconds later, the angle of depression of the car is found to be 60 degree. So this car move up to here, then this angle of depression, this angle is 60 degree. This angle of depression is 60 degree. Here this is the P is the first position and Q is the second position of the car. So this angle is 30. So you see that these two lines are parallel and this is the transversal. Since this is when you write Z. So this is 30, this is also 30 degree. Since this is 60, this is also 60. And AB be the tower. And the height of the tower is, you have to find out the time taken by the car to reach the foot of the tower. So height, this is our tower. So h meter is the height of this tower. And distance from here P to Q, the time taken to travel is 6 seconds. So we are taking, let AB be the tower of height, h meter, P and Q are the positions of car. So distance traveled by the car, time taken by the car is from P to Q is 6 seconds. So first you let the uniform speed of the car I'm taking it as x meter per second. So from P to B it is traveled with a uniform speed x. You know that speed is equal to distance by time. So distance is equal to speed into time. So here time taken to travel from P to Q. Time taken to travel from P to Q is 6 seconds. So from here to here it has taken 6 seconds. Speed is x kilometer per hour. The distance traveled PQ is equal to speed into time. So 6 into x. Therefore PQ is equal to 6x. So distance traveled from P to Q, that is PQ is equal to speed into time. So x into 6, that is 6x meter. So this PQ is 6x. So now I am taking the time taken from Q to B, I am taking it as T. Time taken from Q to B, I am taking it as T seconds. Therefore, what is the distance traveled from Q to B? That is QB. That is equal to speed into time. Speed is x, time is t. So x into t. Distance traveled QB is equal to x into t, that is xt meter. So this distance is xt. Look here, this distance is PQ, this distance is xt, this is h. So we are getting two right angle triangle, one is ABP, another is ABQ. So ABP, what is our BP, the distance BP? BP is BQ plus PQ, that is xt plus 6x. So I am going to take right angle triangle ABP. In right triangle ABP, tan 30 is equal to AB by BP. So 1 by root 3 equal to H by BP is xt plus 6x. So here ABP and ABQ common side is h. So I am going to take h from here. H into root 3 is equal to xt plus 6x. So h is equal to xt plus 6x by root 3. This is the first equation. Now I am taking the next right triangle ABQ. So tan 60 equal to AB by BQ, that is root 3 equal to H by XT. Then H is equal to root 3 XT. This is equation 2. So here 1 H is equal to XT plus 6x by root 3. Here H is equal to root 3 XT. So from 1 and 2, xt plus 6x by root 3 equal to root 3 xt. When I cross multiply this root 3 and root 3 will become 3. So it is 3xt equal to xt plus 6x. So 3xt equal to xt plus 6x. This xt I am going to take it to this side. 3xt minus xt is equal to 6x. Here t is common. So otherwise 3xt minus xt is 2xt equal to 6x. T is equal to 6x by 2x. X and x cancel 3. So therefore t is 3 seconds. What is our t? T is the time taken to travel from Q to B. So time taken by the car to move from Q to B is 3 seconds. From P to B is, here this is 6 seconds, this is 3 seconds, 6 plus 3, 9. So what is the answer? Distance travelled from Q to B is 3 seconds. Sorry, time taken from Q to B is 3 seconds. Time taken from P to B is 6 plus 3, 9 seconds. The last question. Angle of elevation of the top of the tower from 2 points at a distance of 4 meter and 9 meter from the base of the tower. So there is a tower. Angle of elevation of the top of the tower from the 2 points. 2 points P and Q. One point is at a distance of 4 meter from the base. This AB is the tower. From this base to this one it is 4 meter. Other point is 9 meter from the base of the tower. So from here to here it is 9 meter. The angle of elevation of the top of the tower from the 2 points at a distance of 4 meter from the foot of the tower and at a distance of 9 meter from the foot of the tower, the angle of elevations are complementary. You know what you mean by complementary angle? Sum of the two angle is 90 degree. Sum of the two angle is 90 degree. So suppose, see, angle of elevation. This is one angle of elevation and this is another angle of elevation. These two angles when you add, you are getting 90 degree complementary angle. Suppose this angle I am taking as theta. Sum of this is 90 means this will become 90 minus theta. You need to prove that the height of this tower is 6 meters. So I am taking this tower as height h meter. You know how to write down the description of the figure. Let AB be the tower of height h meter. P is an observation point at a distance of 4 meter from the foot of the tower and Q is at a distance of 9 meter from the foot of the tower. These two angles are complementary angles. One angle we have taken theta, other angle is taken as 90 minus theta. Now you are getting two right angle triangle. One is BAQ and another one is BAP. Both the right angle triangle H is coming common. So you take H from BAP and BAQ. You take H and equate it. So in right triangle BAP, BAQ, first I'll take BAQ, tan theta is equal to AB by AQ. So AB is H, AQ is 9, this is tan theta. Okay, I am taking this as first one. Now I am taking this one BAP. Tan 90 minus theta is AB by AP. So AB is H, AP is 4. So what is tan 90 minus theta? You know, tan 90 minus theta is cot theta. So cot theta, this is tan theta, this is cot theta. So multiply 1 into 2. So it is tan theta into cot theta equal to h by 9 into h by 4. You know, cot theta is 1 by tan theta, and tan theta will be cancelled. This is h squared by 36. So 1 is equal to h squared by 36. So h squared is 36 and h is 6. Therefore, the height of this tower is 6 meters. That is proved.